There are several joyful experiences in life that us mortal beings go through every day, with the most primary example being the ability to sleep. By sleeping, you are able to fully recharge to the comfort of your mattress, to the lusciousness of your pillow, to who can forget the best of it all, the blanket. But here's the imposing issue regarding these type of blankets. It gives you discontentment. It bestows you with an immense headache. It makes you want to bury your head within a pillow and cry as if you got a low score on a geometry exam. When taking these aforementioned factors into account, it ultimately renders these type of meager and unsatisfactory blankets to be worthless dump that belongs in the trash bag. We need a blanket that's the polar opposite of that dumpster fire. And oh my, I happen to have one right next to me. Introducing the double blanket. And you guys may be asking, what's so special about the double blanket? First, this double blanket is a textbook definition of powerful. And a primary example that best exemplifies this fact is the indestructible duct tape weaved in to each side and end of the blanket, thus ensuring the fact that these two layers of blankets will never detach away from each other. In fact, these blankets might as well have been super glued together, but who cares about that when this advancement is present? But that's not the only selling point of this blanket. There is also how each layer of the double blanket is infused with state-of-the-art fluff pervading every fragment of the blanket, thus ensuring a blanket as soft as chocolate pudding. When taking into account the addition of the indestructible tape to the high-octane fluff, that ultimately amounts to a blanket experience that far exceeds that of blissful and delightful. Because in that moment when you are done with your day, getting ready to go to bed, and subsequently you are pleasantly greeted with a double blanket waiting for you. And as a result, you instinctively speedwalk to your bed, entranced to see the double blanket in your sight. Subsequently, you bury yourself under the confines of the blanket, and now you are inside the blanket, and soon, this is the moment where your stress starts to dissipate and your mind beginning to slowly be serenaded with comfort, as if you are being hugged by a giant teddy bear. And soon after just a mere minute of situating yourself in the double blanket, you literally fall asleep, now boarding a great night's sleep with these utterly luscious layers of blankets hugging you all night long. In fact, with these double blankets being so luxuriant, they can give you the ability to sleep anywhere and everywhere. You can sleep in your backyard swing. You can sleep in your kitchen countertop. You can sleep in your neighbor's backyard. You can sleep in the corner of your garden. You can even sleep with it in your bathtub. Because in the end of the day, regardless of where you sleep, these double layered blankets will for sure insinuate a deep and good night's sleep. These double blankets are not only useful in putting you into sleep, they are also useful in other things as well. Say you want to have your own picnic, then use the double blanket. Say you accidentally make a big mess in your dining table, well, instead of using the paper towel, the more ideal option to take is to use the double blanket. And say you get out of the shower moist and wet, and ultimately having to use your scruffy towel to try and alleviate the wetness out of your body and hair, well, instead of having to use your towel all the time, why not go through with it faster with the double blanket that can help dry your body and hair 10 times faster than a towel ever could. And heck, why am I even wearing this towel around my waist? I should just throw it away and instead put the double blanket around my waist. Put all of these aforementioned factors together, and ultimately it would fully solidify the fact that a double blanket will for sure delight your mortal bodies in every conceivable way.
So, pre-order this double blanket now or get it to the store closest to you. To call, dial the number 00000 and we will immediately take your request. So what are you waiting for? Order this double blanket now before it gets sold out. And P.S. we do not take any refunds.